Welcome to Mixology Phrenology. I'm your host, Bitter Steve. Tonight, we're going to explore one of my absolute favorite cocktails, the Painkiller. So, Tiki Caliente is just about 2 weeks away now, and you know, one of my good friends, he always puts in a Painkiller bar in his room every year. Now, this is a classic 70s cocktail. It's easy to make and it's quite refreshing, especially on a hot Palm Springs evening. Now, I also just read on punch.com that they believe that they have a better way to make the Painkiller. So I thought that these two recipes should go head to head. Punch recently held a contest to see who could produce the best revamping of the Painkiller. And while I'm sure there were a lot of good entries, there was only one winner, and that came from a Death Company bartender. Mixologist, not bartender. Bartenders make drinks. Mixologists create drinks. But you can be both. Now, this concoction uses 1.5 ounces of pineapple juice, 1 ounce of coconut cream, 3/4 ounce of OJ, 3/4 ounces of Smith & Cross, 1/2 ounce of El Dorado, and 1/4 ounce of Lemon Heart 151. Okay, before we mix this, we need to discuss these rum choices because I believe that these rums are neither random nor coincidental. In fact, I believe that these rums are the closest you can get in flavor profile to this rum. Now, Pusser's is allegedly designed after the original Navy rum. That's the rum that they used to pay the Royal Sailors from the 1700s all the way up to the 1970s. Now, one of the main components of that is a Jamaican, most likely from the Trelawney Parish. Now, it may not be a Plumber and Wedderburn, but the Smith & Cross is fairly close. Now, the El Dorado 15 happens to be one of 2 El Dorado expressions that utilizes rum from the Port Morant still. That's the oldest wooden pot still in use today. It's quite distinctive, and it is definitely in the Navy rum blend. Now, the Lemon Heart 151 just adds a little bit more of that concentrated Demerara rum flavor, and this rounds out to be about 55% alcohol by volume. Now, to make things fair, when I'm mixing the OG Painkiller, I'm going to be using the Pusser's Gunpowder Proof, which is also about 55%. All right, let's get these mixed up. Now, I've already taken the liberty of putting the coconut cream in there just because that's a little bit more difficult to deal with. Let's get our pineapple juice. Remember, one of these is going to get 4 full ounces of pineapple juice. That's a lot of juice. A lot. The other one gets 1.5. Now, one side we're going to get 1 ounce of the orange juice. And over here we're doing 3/4 of an ounce. I've already put together the rum blend, so it makes it a little bit easier. 2 ounces of that one. This one, a little bit less. It's just as potent. Don't forget, Tiki Caliente coming up soon. There's the OG. Looks beautiful. There's the new one. Wow, it looks exactly the same. Let's get our nutmeg. There's our garnish. Straw. Now this one says it needs mint as a garnish. I don't think mint goes with these flavors, do you? I mean, it might look pretty, but it's not the answer. It also says to use half a wedge. It's too much. So we'll just go with a little one. Look at that. Amazing. Let's give these a try. Exactly as I expected it. Delicious. What I think is amazing here is that Death Company managed to use multiple rums to recreate what might be an almost identical recipe to using gunpowder proof in your painkiller. And that might be what sets it apart, because I really don't find any discernible difference between these two drinks. Now, if I had used the regular pussers, that probably would have been about this, would have been a little bit less flavor in there. And so I think that that's all that's going on here, is that because he's using these higher proof rums, he's just recreated this higher proof rum. They're both outstanding. But I think it's kind of unnecessary to go through all the trouble of finding this when you can get just one bottle to do the same trick. All right, so this has been another experiment here. It was great. I'm glad Death Company made this one. It's delicious, it's phenomenal, but I don't think it beats out making a regular one with the gunpowder proof. All right, I'll see you in the next video, all right? Whoa, 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 wait a minute. You didn't leave, did you? You got time for one more thing? You know, this is mixology phrenology. It is required that we up our game in every video. So what I've got is my own version of an experimental painkiller, okay? So what I've got here is a flagon of real Navy rum. I have already pulled out 1.5 ounces of that. Now, this is from the 1970s, so it perfectly fits within the time frame of this cocktail. I think we're going to do about 1 ounce of the pineapple, 1 ounce of the orange. I'm going to supplement the pineapple with this Dr. Bird pineapple rum, and then I'm going to throw in just a little bit of what I like to call the Astronaut Tincture. This is a special concoction I make using orange and lemon and tang powder. So let's just see if this will work. So coconut cream's already in there, 1 ounce as usual. Let's dump in our rum. Good, 1/2 ounce of this. Half ounce of the Astronaut Tincture. Oh, it is so thick. Oh, it's good. Doing 1 full ounce pineapple. And 1 full ounce of our freshly squeezed orange juice. This is Naval. Did not have any Valencias. They're usually a little bit better. Oh, that's amazing looking. Oh yeah. Plenty of this. Let's double garnish this one. Why not, right? Can't get that on there. There we go. Green straw. Some of that nutmeg. That just takes it to a whole nother level. That's phenomenal. You really get the Astronaut Tincture in there. It's just absolutely decadent with the lemon and the concentrated orange, the tang. Pineapple's still there. Rum is just absolutely amazing. So strong, so much flavor in that. This one wins. These are good, solid drinks. But But this new one, I don't even know what we should call it. Should we call it the Astronaut Painkiller? The Royal Painkiller? Because it's got some Royal Navy rum in here. I don't know. You know what? Comment down below what you think I should call this drink. And in an upcoming episode, if I get enough people that want to know, I will show you how to make the Astronaut Tincture, and I'll find a good substitute for the Navy rum, because I'm sure not everybody's got this on their shelf, and we'll figure out how to make this one for you guys at home. All right, this has been Mixology Phrenology. Successful experiment today. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys at the next video. It's been Steve. Thanks for watching.